Jeremy Clarkson just humiliated Keir Starmer on live TV. In a surprising twist that sent shockwaves through the political and media landscape, Jeremy Clarkson, the notorious television presenter and former Top Gear host, found himself embroiled in an unexpected confrontation with Labour leader Keir Starmer. The incident occurred live on air during a heated debate on a popular political talk show, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats and sparking a national conversation that would ripple through both the political arena and royal family discussions. It was a chilly Friday night, and the air was thick with anticipation. Viewers tuned in, not just for the debate but for the fireworks that were expected to erupt between the two public figures. Clarkson, known for his razor-sharp wit and often controversial takes, had a reputation for not holding back. Starmer, on the other hand, was determined to present himself as the composed leader, ready to tackle the pressing issues of the day. But as the clock ticked down to the start of the show, few could predict the explosive confrontation that was about to unfold. As the camera panned across the studio, the audience could feel the tension rising. Clarkson, with his signature smirk, leaned into the microphone, while Starmer adjusted his tie, a subtle sign of the nerves beneath his polished exterior. What was intended to be a straightforward political discussion quickly spiraled into something far more personal. The debate began innocently enough, with questions about the economy and policies. But then it happened. A seemingly innocuous remark from Clarkson about Starmer's leadership style ignited a firestorm. "You know, Keir, some say you're more suited to a library than the House of Commons," Clarkson quipped, a smirk plastered across his face. The audience collectively gasped, and the host quickly tried to move on, but the damage was done. Starmer's reaction was palpable. His face flushed with a mix of indignation and disbelief. "I'm not here to trade insults, Jeremy," he retorted, attempting to regain control. But Clarkson, sensing the vulnerability, pressed on. "Oh, come on. You're not even trying to be interesting." The tension in the studio skyrocketed, and viewers could feel the palpable divide between the two men. As the debate continued, Starmer struggled to maintain his composure. Could he reclaim the narrative? Or was this the beginning of his unraveling on live television? The stakes were high, not just for Starmer, but for the Labour Party and its future. Just when viewers thought they had seen it all, the discussion took an unexpected turn towards the royal family. Clarkson, ever the provocateur, brought up the recent headlines surrounding the monarchy. "Speaking of leadership, what do you think of Prince William's recent comments about climate change?" he asked, his eyes glinting with mischief. Starmer, trying to pivot the conversation back to political issues, struggled to connect the dots. But Clarkson pressed further, weaving the royal family into the narrative with a deftness that shocked viewers. "If only you had the charisma of the royals, Keir," he quipped, leaving Starmer momentarily speechless. As the conversation shifted, viewers were left wondering about the implications of Clarkson's comments. What did this mean for Starmer's image? How would the public react to the juxtaposition of political leadership versus royal charisma? The intrigue deepened as both men danced around controversial topics, each trying to outmaneuver the other. As the debate reached its climax, tensions reached a boiling point. Starmer finally found his footing and launched into a passionate defense of his policies, but Clarkson wasn't finished yet. "Passion is great, but it doesn't pay the bills, does it?" he shot back, his tone dripping with sarcasm. In that moment, viewers were left wondering, would Starmer be able to turn the tide? Could he respond with the strength and charisma needed to match Clarkson's relentless jabs? The clock ticked down, and with every passing second, the suspense grew. As the show wrapped up, both men left the stage under a cloud of uncertainty. Starmer's supporters were left questioning his ability to handle adversity, while Clarkson's fans reveled in his boldness. The debate had raised more questions than answers, and the royal family found itself unwittingly woven into the political fabric of the nation's discourse. The fallout from this encounter would undoubtedly ripple through political circles and into discussions about the monarchy. What would be the long-term impact of this clash? How would it shape public perception of both leaders in the coming weeks? In the days that followed, social media exploded with reactions, memes, and debates about the implications of the night's events. Viewers were left craving more, eager to see how this surprising confrontation would influence future political dynamics and royal family news. As the dust settled, one thing was clear, the drama was far from over. What would be the next chapter in this unfolding saga? Stay tuned, because the royal family and the political landscape are more intertwined than ever, and the next update promises to be just as thrilling.